Well, hello and welcome to Austin, Texas. We are about to see the final session of qualifying for ARX2. These are the young guns. Over there, Christian Brooks, number 44, celebrated his 18th birthday yesterday, and these guys are all hot and ready to go. So this session of qualifying decides positions for the semi-finals and then the final, all of which will happen today because this is the last round of ARX2, round 5, the last of the season. And we should, at the end of this session, be crowning a champion, because it is Champions Day. Conor Martell right there. Let's see how he's been doing so far in today's round of ARX2.
So Conor Martell with a great championship lead here, 15 points clear. Really, there isn't a lot he's got to do here other than stay out of trouble, Bucky. And apologies for the technical problems down on the grid. Let's hope that Conor doesn't have any technical problems.
No, not at all.
We can take a look at the standings after Q2. That'll give you a good idea of what a strong position Conor Martell is in. So here we go, Martell at the top of the table, 50 qualifying points from Q2. Remember, there's only 3 qualifying sessions here. It was Keats who won Q1, but then Keats ended his session in Q2 in the wall. Now, the key one was Christian Brooks down the bottom. Look at that. Not a great Q1 and a bad Q2. And the reason for that, Bucky, was that he ended up, he didn't take his joker lap, 30-second penalty. So that's like the cardinal sin. And that's dropped him far enough down now that really Martell, just as soon as he finishes this race and the championship points are applied, that's it. He wins the first ever ARX2 title.
Well, that's what he's hoping for.
Fingers crossed. Conor Martell will certainly have his fingers crossed. We are 2 qualifying races away from our first champion. There's probably going to be 3 today, so stay tuned. Yeah, so Martell's strong position. You kind of know, don't you? And like, this is different to Scott's position, Scott's speed in ARX, where it's not quite enough points to be comfortable. Martell is pretty comfortable here. Yeah,
I'd say he's pretty comfortable. And looking, did you see the penalty
that
was put out to Tanner?
Tanner's been given a 10-second penalty. Okay, wow. Yeah. So we've just seen a penalty on the timing screen right behind us. So Tanner Faust's given a penalty. Yep. Wonder if that might affect the qualifying standings there. We'll be able to bring you that later on this afternoon. Remember, join us for the ARX semi-finals and finals. We're going to crown a champion in that. But first of all, we're going to crown a champion in this. ARX2 title is up for grabs. Here's the grid for the first one. Matt Karpov, Fraser McConnell, Christian Brooks and Cole Keats. McConnell, we know, is quick. Very, very sideways, spectacular driver. I'd love to see McConnell in a supercar. Karpov, few jump starts this weekend, but going okay as well. Christian Brooks was a championship front runner, is a championship front runner. Let's be fair, he's one of the fastest guys out there. He has been all season. Just unfortunately, just little things here and there haven't gone his way. And today, certainly, he's lost a few points with that missed joker last time out. Cole Keats on the outside with a beaten up looking car. Green light, really quick there. Keats quick to get away. Fraser McConnell also fast. McConnell's going to go standard lap. Keats goes joker, so it's Keats and Brooks in the joker, and then it's McConnell and Karpov in the standard lap. But yeah, Keats' car is looking really beaten up because towards the end of the last one, Bucky got heavily in the wall, Keats did.
Yeah, he did. His car is actually looking a lot like Brooks' car looked yesterday ending the race day.
McConnell leading this one. So McConnell is spectacular. If it was less spectacular, would it be faster? Certainly in the wet, I think it works chucking the car in. And the dry, sometimes with these cars, you need to be a little bit smoother.
I did talk to him earlier, and he knows he was hanging it out there, and he left the door open for Martell, and he's not going to let that happen again.
Okay, cool. So he's coming back like a lot of these drivers are looking at onboard footage and analysing things.
Well, I think the onboard footage is actually important, but he got passed, so you don't need any footage for that.
Okay, so he just left the door open, and they're like, don't do that.
Don't do that again.
Do not do that again. Keats and Brooks, only McConnell left to joker now, so McConnell may well wait until the last lap. He's only on lap 2 at the minute. Depends whether or not he's gaining or not. 2.8 seconds back. He could go now, Bucky, and cover it off. I mean, I might be tempted.
I would say spotter in the ear, just to play it safe. Go now and cover it.
It's gone down to 2.6. So McConnell hasn't. McConnell has not gone.
And he's hanging it out there.
So McConnell hasn't gone joking. Cole keeps behind him, going faster. Watch that gap. Okay, back up to 2.7. So around that will be enough to get him out in front, but you need to watch that gap. And actually, of course, this is handy for him now because Brooks is behind Keats, and if Brooks puts Keats under pressure, he goes on the defensive, and you might find the gap grows.
At this stage in time, I would say Brooks is going to put a bumper onto Keats, and McConnell is probably pretty clear.
McConnell through the long right, going to have to joker on this next one into the dirt section. The gap's up to 3.1, so Keats is driving his mirrors, isn't he? Looking back at Brooks behind him, and that's played into McConnell's hands.
He's close enough right here. Brooks is close enough.
McConnell through the joker back around the outside, coming up for the merge. He'll get straight on the brakes. He'll hold that nose in tight like he did last time. Brooks going out wide, trying to get a run on Keats on the run up towards the hairpin. Hear the cars crashing down over that jump.
Lap. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen here.
Yeah, a little push maybe there from Brooks and Keats wasn't quite in our shot, but McConnell clear out front. These guys all super quick, so they're going to set a time which is going to be tough for the 5 in the next one. Remember, these guys all had their issues in their last run. McConnell swings through the right over the loop to take the line. 2:35.893 for McConnell. With 36.8 in there.
For once, McConnell has all the panels on his car.
No drifting necessary in this one.
You can't scuff that flag. That flag is just too pretty to scuff up.
Yeah,
so.
It does look cool.
Clean car.
It does look cool. There we go. McConnell takes it from Keats, Brooks, Karpov, James Rimmer. James Rimmer not here. I know he's gone back home, in fact, to say he wasn't feeling well. So, hey, James. 2:35.8 is the target time. We've got the quick guys up next, or certainly the quickest. You know, can't really call them that. Some of these guys are quick, but a little bit of misfortune. And Bucky, that's what Conor Martell is going to be so keen to avoid. I say that, you know, we've seen before, you know, on the outside here, Keats next to him, Brooks, McConnell, we've seen them all super fast, but we've seen them all also fall victim to a bit of contact, a mechanical issue, you know.
These guys kept clean racing this time. This time they kept it clean. They didn't put bumpers on each other. They just accepted their fate and their time.
And that's what Martell's got to do, isn't it? Martell has got to keep it clean and see if he can wrap up that title here at Q3, round 5 of ARX2, supporting America's Rallycross.
Brooks with a little nudge under braking on Keats.
Yeah, he gave him a bit of pressure. Did he let him know he was there? I think he let him know up at the hairpin as well. Good drive, though, by McConnell.
Fraser, that was a great result, but how confident were you that the last lap joker was the right call?
Well, I definitely have a huge confidence in my spotter. He's been racing with me for pretty much my whole career. He knows me, I know him. Trust him 100%, and when he said joker, I just went for it and put my head down.
And it was a good speed, really nice lines out there.
Yeah, the track is definitely getting really clean. The World ARX guys, so many cars on the track. The track's getting really fast. Every run is faster and faster. And yeah.
We'll see you later in the semis.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, I want a Jamaican accent. Jamaican accents are super, because it's way cooler than an English accent.
Yeah, and Baltimore accent isn't too hot right now.
Oh man. We're not that cool.
I mumble.
We're not that cool. Right, here we go then. This is the last qualifying race of the season for ARX2. And Conor Martell on the pole on the inside has a significant championship lead, as well as the lead in this round 5. He won the first 3 races this season. He was second yesterday. He's up for a win today, but he can take the title right now in Q3 Sunday afternoon at Kota. Alex Keys, Cabot Bigham, Scott Anderson and Travis Picoy are on the grid with him. Martell will keep himself super clean and see if he can take the title. Thumbs up, points towards the lights, eyes down. This is the time to claim that first ever ARX2 series. Martell's got I think it's a 15-point championship lead. Green light, Martell's got plenty of space on the inside. Keys giving him a little bit of space. Picoy's going to go around the outside. Martell sticks to the standard lap. Keys has gone in with him. It's Anderson on the back of that pack. And then Picoy around the outside with Bigham, I think, dropped in behind him. So Picoy and Bigham having taken the joke on the first lap. Look at this, Bucky. Perfect start for Conor Martell.
Yeah, it's looking good right now. These guys are going to try to basically just put in some laps and break out from the pack.
What in Martell's head now, Bucky, what's going through his head? He knows he's got a strong body. He knows he can win. If he finishes this race, that's it, title won.
Yeah, keep it clean, put the times in. Right now, it's looking really good for Martell.
And how impressed have you been with him this year? I know he's a young driver that you followed the career of with interest, but particularly this year being the co-commentator on 3/4 of the ARX season, we've seen some stunning performances.
Yeah, Connor, he's ready to go. I think the team has actually a harder time holding him back than letting him go, because he wants to go.
So a bit of management in terms of the psychology side of things. Keep it tidy, you're good enough, you're fast enough, don't go ragged, don't go over the limit.
I believe so, and Connor has really matured as a driver, and he's gotten that under control.
Well, we've seen some good performances from him in ARX2, also in RX2, and certainly since he's had the seat time in ARX2, his confidence has come on song, and he's flying in RX2 as well, the support category to the World Championship. So Conor Martell, a driver who I'm sure we'll see in a supercar soon. He may well continue with the feeder series next year, we'll see. Silly season at the minute, always interesting to see which driver's going to go where. Anderson coming under some pressure, you can see in the background there, Picoy trying to catch up to the back of him. There's only 9/10 in between them. Martell, look, is 1.1 clear of Keys, and he's 3.16 clear of Anderson, chasing down the time of Fraser McConnell. It doesn't really matter, he just needs to get to the checkered flag.
That's right, yeah, he's looking good right now. There's nothing to say about what he's doing. The spotters probably got an easy job. It's just get him, there he goes, into the Joker. Last lap, Joker on the last lap. Nothing really anyone can do right now. We got a little merge going on right here. There's a race right here in the turn 2.
Tight in the background, look. Picoy, a little bit of contact with the back of Anderson. Picoy spins, so Picoy goes round. Picoy has gone round, but no such problems out front for Conor Martell. Martell just needs to finish the lap that he is on to round out a brilliant debut season in ARX2. Martell won the first round at COTA. He won day 1 and day 2 at Canada. He was second yesterday, but this result in qualifying will be enough to crown Conor Martell the first ever ARX2 champion. What a season for this young man.
Yeah, Connor, the Hammer Martell.
Nailed it.
A ARX2 champion. The man. I believe Connor's 20.
Right, great, you know, picking up a big series title like that. Fantastic job by him and the Dirtfish squad. Super consistent all year, right at the front. Got the job done. So he's still got the semi-finals and the final to come. He'd love to take the series, wouldn't he, with a championship, take the championship win with the top step on the podium. He's done the best he can there to see if he can get to the top of the timesheets and have a look and see. He does. Martell goes just in front, look, 3/10 faster than Fraser McConnell. Keys is in third, Keats fourth, Brooks down in P5. So that is the result of Q3, and we'll be able to bring you the standings after Q3 very shortly. This was Martell off the line, and look at this. Keys gives him tons of space, and that's not like a, you know, they're not teammates. It's just the way. In fact, Martell, look, he was so clearly out front. His starts this year have been brilliant, Bucky.
Yeah, he's been really great off the starts. They got that car. Dirtfish over there has that car dialed in. I know Connor has a lot of seat time in it out there at Dirtfish. He's been racing in the ice.
Yeah, he came over to Europe. Of course, he's raced in RX2 as well. Canada, he drove both classes in the RX2 and ARX2.
Yeah, the guy is a machine. So yeah, let's see this guy in the supercar and see what he can do.
Yeah, it'd be really, really interesting to see. We've seen some youngsters come up in the World Championship through this being a category. Teaches them to be super smooth and carry as much momentum as possible. Guys like Kevin Hansen, Kevin Eriksson, Cyril Raymond. Will we see Conor Martell graduate to supercar? It doesn't matter. Either way, he is the 2018 ARX2 champion.
Conor, amazing. You are the first ever ARX2 champion. How does that sound?
Oh, man. I mean, I can't even describe it. It's this is a dream come true for sure. I'd never, you know, in a million years thought I'd come here, but I've worked so hard this year to try and make this happen, and it's unbelievable. I can't thank the Dirtfish team enough, Black Rifle Coffee. I mean, they have been behind me all year. This is absolutely amazing, and thank you to everybody watching and for all the fans. It's awesome.
Now, of course, you've still got at least one more race, hopefully two. We will have a podium later, but congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully we can pull that same thing off in the final.
Good luck, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he wants to stand on top step of the podium, doesn't he? We saw Johan Kristoffersen do that last year in the World Championship.
Yeah.
If you take the win with the title, it's like the perfect weekend.
Yeah, we were talking about his victory celebration. What kind of celebration he's going to have. And I've never realized how big his teeth are. I've never seen a smile that big before come from him.
So he's just going to go for the biggest grin ever.
Yeah, it was awesome.
He does look super happy, doesn't he? And he said he's worked really, really hard this year, and it's paid off. Conor Martell, the champion. Brilliant stuff. Right, let's take a look at the standings after Q3, and that'll give you an idea then of where he stands at TQ. You can see 1, Q2 and Q3. He was P2 in Q1. McConnell in second, then Keats, Anderson, Brooks. My goodness me, we're going to be in for some brilliant semi-finals, and then the final, of course, of round 5 later on today. So qualifying's done for ARX2 and for ARX Bucky. It's super tight in the ARX title race. I think the championship lead was down to 8 points, although we've heard that Faust has been given a penalty for that last race in qualifying. So we'll wait and bring the standings on that later, but 14 points up for grabs, only 9 between them. Again, that's on the line.
Yeah.
Martell looking to take the win with a podium. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. I can't wait. Can we speed this up a little bit?
You don't have too long to wait. Basically, we'll be back live for ARX2 and ARX at 13:05, so 1 p.m. local time. So join us later on for that, and don't forget as well to check your listings to join us for the World Rallycross Championship 2, because we're going to be crowning a world champion as well as an ARX2 and an ARX champion today. Champions Day, Circuit of the Americas, Texas, USA.